going on, my lovely Leos? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, I'm like looking at all my decks and I'm like, which one do I want to use? And then I look at this one and I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely using this for Leo. So, this is the Golden Art Tarot. Okay. All right, guys. So, today is Thursday, August 28th when I am recording this. Whenever you guys find this is when it's meant for you. Keep in mind, it could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, guys, I will never personally and directly contact you to get a reading. If someone does, that is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got. All right. Now, when you guys do go to my website and you sign up, you will get 25% towards your next reading. And that's the only time you'll get communication from me. You'll get emails when I have like sales or any announcements, okay? All right, so Leo, let's get into it, starting with the past. We just finished your season. I hope it was a good one. All right. What is going on here? Starting in the past. We have the High Priestess, beautiful. The Eight of Pentacles, okay. And we have the Tower card. Leo, these are some really powerful cards. Let's see what's at the bottom. Wow. The Star card. So, guys, this looks like a good time for a lot of you. Okay. I feel that you guys unapologetically made something happen. And this could have been you coming out of a dark time. Like, I just feel like you started something brand new. Okay. I see wish fulfillment. I see balance. I see happiness. And it's like, again, you listen to your intuition and there's something that drastically changed in your life. Okay. There's something that you put work into. There's something that you invested a lot of time into. Tell me about this High Priestess. We have the Chariot. Let's get one more card. Wow, and the Ace of Cups. So you guys take off towards something. Okay. For some of you, this could have been travel that was happening. But it's like, I feel like after a time of frustration, after a time of like you trying certain things, maybe not being able to make certain things work, or not finding what was best for you, you start something that makes you so fulfilled. Okay, and again, I keep seeing it's after such a tough time where you were really tested, you were really tried, and now you're just out there doing it and you're celebrating, you're having a good time. For some of you, you just, this is talking about an incredible vacation or an incredible summer. This could be talking about, some traveling that you did that was, life-changing, or something that you just really enjoyed. So 8 of Pentacles here. Why is this here? We have the Empress card. So you guys are planting the seeds on something new. You're putting a lot of effort into something. Now, with the Knight of Wands reversed, the first thing that came to mind when I saw that is someone looked at you and said, Leo, you're crazy. What are you doing? And you're like, but wait, I got this. But wait till you see the finished product. Wait till you see where this goes. But Leo, whatever this is, I feel like people really looked at you recklessly. Okay, you could have done something good after a reckless era in your life, but for a lot of you, I feel like people looked at you and was like, Leo, what are you doing? Like, think this out, think this through. But it's like you had the vision. You knew where something was gonna go. Okay, I feel like you worked through whatever you needed to do anyways, and you changed something drastically for yourself, or at least in a situation. Why is this Tower card here? we have the Fool card. And I feel like this brings you on the next level. And for a lot of you, I feel that this is a level that you had not reached before, but something just clicked and you're like, oh, I know how to do this. I know how to figure this out. I know how to move forward. Okay. And you made sacrifices throughout all of this. You know, you had certain things that you had passions for, but you knew that it was getting in the way of what you were trying to build. You realized that. Okay. So you kept it moving. And while you're doing all this, it's like, I feel like there was a sense of healing within you at the same time. Okay. But you guys closed out a very reckless era. Okay. This is really ascending into a next level. Okay. This is letting go of the fighting, letting go of the frustration of a situation, the pettiness of it. Because there was something that you guys were around that you weren't your best selves around it. There was something that was putting such a toll on you. Okay, it was such a reckless energy. And for some of you, maybe it was self-sabotage. Okay. With the Queen of Swords reversed, that could be someone who's on the fine, like that silver lining of like, you know, just either a better life, which you guys do go towards, but just like building up their own wall that ends up hurting them, you know. But you guys stood your ground through something very unfortunate. What is going on in the present moment for Leo? We have the Two of Wands, the King of Cups reversed as your center card, and we have your card here, the Sun card. Okay. Now, Four of Wands reversed at the bottom, the Hermit card, the Judgment card upright. There was things that were unstable. There was things that you didn't trust. And you're on a path where I don't feel that, like, put it this way. Imagine you're running a marathon. Like, you don't necessarily need someone running right next to you for you to finish it. And so with whatever this is, you realize that. Okay? You know that you can do something on your own or with the resources that you have right now. Okay? And I feel like Spirit is having me reiterate that because maybe you have someone around you that is trying to convince you otherwise. This King of Cups reverse is in the center part of the reading, so this is the central energy what everything taps into. All right, so we're going to see why that card is there. Let's start with the Two of Wands. All right, so tell me more about this Two of Wands. Queen of Cups reversed. Some of you could have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio heavily in your energy. And we have the Strength card reverse. What I love about this, Leo, is that you just get something done. You do it angry, you do it hurt, you do it confused. Whichever way you're feeling, you still get something done. Okay, and it leads you to major happiness, and it's like there's this energy around you that I don't think wanted this for you. I don't think this energy wanted this ascension for you. So why is this King of Cups reverse in the center? Why is this so important? We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, I know that a lot of us, we get to a place where it's like, you know, God, stop testing me, universe, stop testing me. You know, if you're one of those people and I'm one of those people, I apologize, but it was a test, okay? And it's one that you passed. But there was someone or something that you needed to let go of. There's something that wasn't supposed to be in your corner. And Leo, whatever it is that you're doing right now, like your spirit is so at peace. I see you having so much stability, so much happiness. Like, I see something really being celebrated here. I see you changing the trajectory of your life. I think that this is spirit saying that bullshit you went through, okay, spirit needed to toughen your spirit. Something about your character had to change a little bit, okay, or you had to hone into something, you know, to make what happened, or what's about to happen, okay. Whatever's happening next, it would not have went down had you not suffered the way that you have in the past with a certain area, or in a certain area, or just with life in general. But you're manifesting so much stability. Tell me about the Sun card. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. Yeah, guys, I see blessings coming in. For some of you, I'm going to just say it right off the bat. If this has to do with love, it's like once you drop some sort of energy, whether this is love, a friendship, family member, whatever this is, it's like you drop this energy and everything opens up for you. Okay. Because I feel like you were dealing with a lot of injustices prior to this. Okay, but you walk away from something and you see a whole nother side of life, and you're just like, why couldn't I see this while I was attached to this thing? For the future, guys, the first card we have is the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. So there could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy around this. All right, let's get one more card. We have the King of Pentacles and the Death card reverse. So there's someone who's really stressed, and I don't see that being you. The bottom of the deck, guys, is the Temperance card, so you're chilling. Okay, but there's an energy that is way in over their heads. Way in over their heads. I'm not judging you because I don't know the situation, but for some of you, this gives you some sort of satisfaction. For some of you, it's like, you know what? Good. Good. And listen, guys, life is all about maturing. You know, we shouldn't wish bad on people, but this is the petty side of me talking. You know, if I was ever really fucked over in a situation and I look and there's some chaotic shit going on there, I'm kind of just like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so solid sometimes to have a valid confirmation that like you got out of something that was so yuck. Okay. And here you're seeing that, and so there's like, if this has to do with the person, I feel like there's someone freaking out about something. You're just like, damn, well that sucks, because there's a big part of you. It's like everything I went through in the past. You know, that's how you guys are thinking with everything you went through in the past. Like, how can this have an effect on you? Okay, it's like, let's say somebody, like, every time they got the smallest chance, they always took shots at you, and now let's say they're meeting that energy within someone else or within something else, and yeah, you're satisfied, and it's like, finally, fire and fire. Okay, and it's like, you guys have fire, of course, you're fire sign, but this is not something you want to give energy towards. So it's like you're looking at someone who's kind of like getting their ass handed to them, and you're just like, well, look at how the tables turn. You know what I'm saying? Why is this Knight of Swords reversed here? Ten of Pentacles. Leo, I don't know what you guys are getting into. I don't know if you've been playing the lottery, if there's been some sort of like company acquisition that you've been keeping on the low, that you're going to be in charge of, you know, but there's something here that you guys come up so much, and it's going to drive someone or something insane. Like, you guys walk into, for some of you, it's going to be walking into a lot of money, or walking into a very solid, you know, setup. All right, we have the Ace of Wands here. So you guys go towards something that you're set up, and someone can't stand that. That's not your energy. I'm sorry. You don't get the Knight of Swords reversed when it's next to the Ace of Wands. or Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and Ten of Pentacles rather. Unless it's someone who's doing something reckless, okay, for a come up. But it's like your heart is at peace with this. So unless I'm speaking to a Leo who's super psychotic and can do something, that's morally really, really wrong and smile about it, but that's not the energy I'm getting. I'm getting that you're really happy. You came up, and it's just like, somebody wants to go see you now. Somebody's calling your phone recklessly, or, you're getting unwanted knocks on your door. Okay? Your doorman's calling you saying this person's here again. And this is an energy where you guys, the energy that you were dealing with, you suffered a lot here. You lost a lot here. You experienced a lot of misfortune here. Okay, so it's like when you come up on some fortune, someone's going nuts, and it's like you couldn't stop Leo at the end. I'm still good at the end. Okay, someone's stressed about your come up, your new position, and whatever you're doing. We have the Magician. And the Six of Wands reverse. Yeah, someone's worried about the fact that everything they did not prosper. All weapons, against you did not prosper. You still made something happen, so they're just like, how? How was I not able to stop Leo? How is Leo still happy? And this is someone that was very full of shit. Okay. This is someone that only says nice things or does small nice acts when it's convenient for them, or it manipulates a situation. Usually when it manipulates a situation. Okay. But you let go of that burden, and now someone's feeling, life smack them in the face. And you're walking away from that. You're not interested. Like, you peep someone's getting karma, and you're like, okay, good, thank you. And you're keeping it moving. All right, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Death card reversed. So there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn involved here. Okay. Ten of Swords. Yeah, guys, there's something, I don't know what it is, but it just really stabilizes you. Especially for those that, if you haven't been as strong as you've wanted to be, financially speaking, I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to pertain to finances, but who in the world would feel like this when you come up? All right, there's going to feel, there's going to be someone who feels so defeated. Okay, and this is something that you were closely tied to in the past. Okay, but with the Hermit here, you're taking this journey on your own. People can't come with you, because this is, you were put to a point where you were pissed off, where you had no choice but to throw in the towel. But also, Leo, this is something that you put up with this longer than a lot of people would have. Okay, so a lot of you get to see the tables turn. All right, you get to see justice brought to a situation. Okay, so Leo, let's get some cards of advice. Let's see what Spirit wants to guide you with. And if this is resonating with you guys so far, there's links in the description below to donate, as well as my wish list if you guys want to surprise me and bless the home. And of course, my loves, I do offer personal readings. They start at $22, so there's something for everybody. Okay, just make sure you guys sign up for the page so you can get my emails when I'm having sales and stuff, and it will send you a 25% off code that you can use towards any reading. Okay. All right. So what advice does Spirit want to leave you with here, Leo? We have the King of Cups. Six of Wands. I feel like you guys really find a peace and security that you've been looking for in an area that you didn't have it before. Knight of Wands. Okay, like you feel like you won something, you feel like you succeeded. And again, guys, a lot of this has to do with the fact of who or what you let go of. You had to let something go, it was in the way. Spirit refused to bless you while you were around this. All right, sometimes you get maybe little crumbs here and there, like, oh, all right, now I know what I'm going to do today or how I'm going to figure this issue out. But it was only for that one small issue. It was only for that one small day. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like now you're going to be in a place where things are good for good. It's not just, you know, you having to pray out of desperation every day. We have the Magician reversed. Okay. The Page of Wands reversed. In order to keep what's about to come in, you guys have to be very selective with the people around you, because there are going to be certain energies and people that are drawn to you simply because of what you have. Okay? There's going to be multiple people, I feel, that want to be around you, grow with you, have partnerships with you. Okay? But this is a time where not everyone can be on your team. For some of you, this could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio specifically that comes up to you, you know, with what seems to be very genuine intentions, but it's like this person is thinking about how they may have felt fucked over by you in the past, and it's just like, when I get what I want from Leo, I'm cutting them out, but I'm gonna play nice right now, because Leo has something that I need. That's a very specific message. That's not going to be for everybody, but if it resonates, it resonates. Okay, so there's someone who, yeah, can come in and they keep thinking about something that they feel that was fucked up, and whether it was or wasn't, they feel that it was fucked up. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to keep a tight lip. I'm going to play my role. Okay, I'm going to kiss ass. I'm going to get what I need to from Leo, and then fuck them. Okay? So be very aware of that, guys. Be very careful with who you help, because, again, you're going to be in a position where you can help a lot of people. All right? But not all of them are coming to you with good intention. Okay? All right, guys. I love y'all so much. Again, if you need me, check me out. All of my information is in the description below. Take care, Leo. Until next time.